Welcome everyone! Today we have the 11th game of the Chess World Championship. We have with white pieces Gukesh, our young prodigy from India, who is 18 years old. With the black pieces we have Ding Liren, our reigning champion. So far Ding has mostly made draws, but Gukesh, when he has the white pieces, he brings a game, and a game he brought. It started with knight to f3, d5, c4, Ratty Gambit. How many of you ever even heard of the Ratty Gambit? And we have a Ratty Gambit declined by Ding, so he refuses to take this free pawn. And we have b4 by Gukesh, and as you see from the evaluation, Ding is already winning. So Gukesh brought to the table a very dangerous opening with, I would say, high risk, high reward. But anyway, we have c5, e3, knight to f6, a3, bishop to g4, and look at the time. Look at the time. The previous two moves took over an hour for Ding to play. Gukesh has spent 32 seconds. Ding has spent over an hour. Let that sink in. So we have takes on d4 and takes on d4 and h3. We have captures, the queen takes back, and we have queen to c7. We have d3, a5, and please look at the clock. We are on move 9 still. There's still 31 moves to be played before they get any bonus time, and Gukesh has spent less than 7 minutes, and Ding has spent almost an hour and 10 minutes out of his 2 hours. Things are not looking good for Ding, and the engine is showing 0-0-0. We have b5, knight to d7, and g3. This move alone by Gukesh, look at the time. After Ding spent so much time and Gukesh had such a lead, he just spent an hour. Look at the time. 59 minutes. Wait, sorry. I'm crazy. Pardon me. An hour and 1 minute. Sorry. That is absolute madness. Anyway, so right now, both players have 30 moves to play before they get any bonus time, and they both only have 50 minutes. So this is not looking much like a classical game anymore. Or if it's a classical game, it's a very short one. So we have knight to c5, bishop to g2, and we have a retrieving knight move, possibly trying to get it onto a forward position to target the queen. And Ding has a slight advantage, but it's very much in the balance still. We have castles, knight to e5, there we go, targeting the queen. We have queen to f4, and we have rook to d8. So as you can see, Ding is slightly better. He's slowly gaining advantage. We have rook to d1, g6, a4, h5. So as you can see, Ding is expanding on the king side. And we have b6 by Gukesh. The queen moves, and we have this annoying pin by the bishop. So as you can see, Gukesh's pressure is definitely mounting. So that's no joke, and the knight is coming, the rooks are coming. Ding has to be quite careful here. We have bishop to h6 targeting the queen and controlling this nice file. But we have takes, so if you take, just take. So you definitely can't do that. So we have taking on the bishop, and the queen moves, and once again we're targeting this pawn. We have this bishop, this queen, everything's looking at that pawn. We have knight to c6, preventing that capture, and we have knight to a3, rook to d7, which the computer did not like very much. I think that the computer was asking for rook to d6. I think it was hoping for this or for that. It was trying to remain flexible on where the rook goes. But anyway, the intention here is clear, just adding another defender to the pawn. And we have knight to c2 and a free pawn. I mean, if you can call it a free pawn. Because now, here come the rooks. Here come the rooks. As you can see, even though Ding is a pawn up, Gukesh is now building some pressure here. He can try to come here, he can try to reroute. There's some pressure from Gukesh's part, and the engine does approve of that. It's showing a slight advantage. So we have castles by Ding. There we go, trying to reroute the knight to put some pressure here. We have rook to b8, knight to b3, and e6. The computer once again did not like this move very much. The engine is showing plus 0.66. It was hoping for d6 with the rook once again. But anyway, we have knight to c5, targeting the rook. The rook moves, and we have rook to b1. The pressure is mounting. Everything's staring at that corner. What can Ding do here? Ding has one move that is clearly better than every other, and the move is knight to b4. Look at the clocks. Ding has 7 minutes, and Gukesh has 13 minutes to play the next 12 moves. They have to hurry. And hurry Ding did. Queen to c8. Look at the engine. I'll give you a few seconds to try to spot the mistake. If you found it, very good, but the game ended with a resignation after queen to c6. And the point of this is, if you take the queen, this is just lost. The queen is pinned to the king, so you take, and in the end, a person has a knight and the other one doesn't. And if instead you take with a queen, so we'll have bishop to c6, and then if you take the bishop, once again, you're just down a rook. No matter what happens, you're simply down a piece. And Gukesh wins on game 11. There are 14 games overall, and Gukesh is leading 6-5. Gukesh holds the distinction of being the third youngest player to achieve the title of Grandmaster ever. He accomplished this remarkable feat at just 12 years old, and he's now on track to make history as the youngest chess world champion ever, potentially achieving the title at just 18 years old. This would surpass the records of both Magnus and Kasparov, who became champions at the age of 22 years old. This is simply history in the making. What a game. Congrats to Gukesh. He played very well. He keeps bringing amazing games to the table, always going for the win. Incredible. It was an amazing game, and I hope you enjoyed this recap. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, guys.